Good morning. This is Send 7, World News in 7 minutes. I'm Juliet Martin, and today is Thursday, the 19th of September, 2024. Starting in Asia and Oceania. In Australia, a man has been charged with creating and managing a global crime app. The app, Ghost, is a messaging platform. Police say it has been used by gangs and organised crime groups in the Middle East, Australia and South Korea. This is the first time a person in Australia has been accused of creating and running a global criminal platform. People accused of using Ghost have also been charged. Malaysia's King, Sultan Ibrahim, will visit China today. This is the first visit to China by a Malaysian monarch in 10 years. Sultan Ibrahim will meet Chinese President Xi Jinping. Malaysia's Foreign Ministry said His Majesty's visit provides an excellent opportunity for both sides to reaffirm a shared commitment in ensuring that Malaysia-China relations continue to remain forward-looking, dynamic and prosperous. Europe. A new European Commission has been announced by Chief Executive Ursula von der Leyen. Von der Leyen said the main goals are to build up military manufacturing and transition to green energy. In Russia, a Ukrainian drone attack caused an earthquake-sized blast yesterday, according to Reuters. NASA satellites detected intense heat in the Tver region, and the blast triggered earthquake monitoring systems. In Norway, 3 suspects have been arrested after shots were fired outside a school in the capital, Oslo. Africa. Botswana has awarded a mining license to its first manganese producer. Manganese is used to make batteries, for example, for electric vehicles. Currently, China controls 90% of high-purity manganese supply. The Botswana mine will start with an annual output of 80,000 metric tons of manganese, according to Guiani Metals. Nigeria's Hydrological Services Agency have said that 11 states could be flooded after Cameroon's plans to release water from one of its largest dams. United States President Joe Biden has called for new negotiations in Sudan between the Sudanese armed forces and the Rapid Support Forces. The war in Sudan has been going on for more than 17 months, killing more than 12,000 people. Biden said, "We call for all parties to this conflict to end the violence and refrain from fueling it for the future of Sudan and for all of the Sudanese people." The Americas. Colombia's President Gustavo Petro has said that an attack by leftist rebel group, the National Liberation Army, has practically ended peace talks. The attack on Tuesday injured more than 20 troops and killed 2. Peace talks between the government and the National Liberation Army were restarted in 2022. Venezuela's Interior Minister Diosdado Cabello has said that a 4th American citizen has been arrested in Venezuela this month. He said the American citizen was arrested after taking photos of electrical installations, oil installations, and military units. In Cuba, bread rations have been reduced by a quarter. Last week, Cuba said it was lacking wheat flour to produce bread. In the United States, a bill to support IVF has failed in Congress for a second time. Most Republicans voted against the bill. Democratic Senator Tammy Duckworth said they had been hypocritical.
I had the freedom to seek the health care I needed to make my dream of going from Tammy to mommy a reality. I was one of the lucky ones, because now that freedom to get reproductive care is at risk for millions of other women whose most desperate hope in the world is to have a little one of their own. Make no mistake, that isn't some future nightmare. This is our present reality. Despite whatever talking points they force through gritted teeth on cable news, when the rubber hits the road and the vote is called, Republicans will do anything to get out of actually passing legislation that would protect women's right to access reproductive health care. Women in this country have been through enough.
And Japan's government has said that the TV period drama Shogun is a win for Japan's history and culture. Shogun is a historical epic set in Imperial Japan. It won 18 awards at this year's Emmys, the most awards ever won by a single drama season. Deputy Chief Cabinet Secretary Hiroshi Maria said, "We would like to further encourage Japanese creators to take on the challenges of overseas productions." That's your world news in 7 minutes. If you enjoy this podcast, please tell your friends about us. You can get in touch with us in an audio message at send7.org or by sending an email to podcast@send7.org. I'm Juliet Martin. Tomorrow you will be with Stephen Devinchenzi. Have a great day.